What do you lot imagine for your future communities, innit? Because, you know, it's getting to the point where we're gonna eventually have kids, married, settle down, all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you see your community being, though? Because that example with the water fights, yeah? When's the last time you even witnessed a water fight in the estate or area or anything?
It's true. That's a good question, you know.
I mean, you could go first.
That's
right?
a good question. What do I imagine my future community looking like? I'd say something like that, you know, something where the whole community is one. Mm-hmm. You get what I mean? Where it's not, I hate you, I don't like my neighbor. I feel like a community where I can happily drop my, because the community I grew up in, where we could happily drop, my parents could drop me or drop my brothers and sisters at neighbors' houses.
Yeah.
And they would happily look after you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it felt like, before I thought these people were my family. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's how I've imagined my future community, as in everyone being a family, just a family vibe. So if I don't have something in my house, I come across to you and borrow it for you.
Yeah.
If you don't have something, you come across to me to borrow from me. I can drop my kids there. You can drop your kids to me, and it's just literally the family is the community. So that's how I feel like it should be, and I feel like we've gotten far away from that now, but I feel like that's what it should be, because my community where I live currently is definitely not like that. It's everyone is on their own. You like the certain people on the road, but you get what I mean.
But won't you say that's because more so the way society's somewhat developed or moved on? Like, because I can't picture, like, obviously much older now, but I can't picture where I live now, someone starting a water fight and then... You know what I mean?
And it being something that's fun.
Yeah.
Whereas it will be probably a problem.
Like, bro, even when I moved to South Norwood, I still up until, what's that, over 15 years ago, still don't speak to no neighbours like that.
Yeah, see?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's true.
Probably literally only my direct ones and one opposite, but literally that's it. Like,
yeah, when I used to live in Norbury, we had a great community. We had Geraldine that lived across. Franklin lived opposite the road. We'd literally family parties. They're always invited.
Yeah.
Like family, like everyone. Barbara, to this day, we still speak to Barbara. Barbara lives in my old house now.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so Barbara literally
Big
rents
up
out my old
Barbara.
house.
Trust me, big up Barb's.
But Barbara was our piano teacher. She was my sister's singing teacher. That's the community. That's what it was.
Yeah.
To the point where you could literally, here's your children, drop them off. Like I thought these people were my aunties and my uncles.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
that's the sort of community I imagine for myself to want to live in again. As you said, nowadays it's different. When I moved to where I live now, Purley, I say it's more of a posher area.
Yeah.
And people are just to themselves.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like I don't want to live in a place where I want to live in an area like I live in now, but just where everyone is for everyone. Mm-hmm. Not just everyone for themselves. And I know everyone has their days, but everyone should be for everyone in these communities, I feel like. Especially the way life's going anyway.
No, I heard that. I just feel like life's just so much more different now.
It's changed, man.
In the sense that, for instance, when we're ready to have kids, etc., when just say their early age in primary school, say 9, 10, 11, we're still going to be, even up until 16, even my youngest sister, I'm still a bit more overprotective than I'd say when my parents were of me when I was around that age or younger.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because the streets were effectively safer then.
Definitely.
Because the stuff we used to do.
Yeah, bro.
Can't do it.
Like, we used to go far, you know.
Can't do it no more.
We'd be out the house all day. And those times, there's none of the phone thing, nothing like that.
No.
It's just knocking for you, boom, out for how many hours, kicking ball, gallivanting, going to different ends, coming back. Whereas now, after how many hours, I'll be like, yo, to my sis, like
where are you?
Who's picking you up from the station, etc., all that jazz.
Even the station's just down the road.
Yeah.
Where, like, I'm picking you
I
up.
couldn't even imagine, doing, you know what we used to do back in them days, doing, like, if your little sister done that now.
Yeah, bro.
That'd be mad.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
No,
Like,
you're not wrong.
that's why Like ideally, I always said years ago I'd want my kids to kind of grow up how I did. But now I know times have changed so much. You just have to be way more cautious now. And because we're still streetwise and we still understand things that are going on, we're going to be like, nah, it's a bit different. Do you know what I mean? Whereas those days, like some of our parents were going off chance as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Which helped us, like.
Yeah, because I guess it didn't always work out though.
Yeah, because I'd say like
that's true.
We're our generation in particular, we're more streetwise than the generation below.
Oh, 100%.
Not to say they're not as smart, but we're just more streetwise. I'm like,
we understand when a problem's about to happen and when to get out of there.
Literally, we're just older now. If I see something, I'm like, I need to get out of this situation.
100%.
It's not for me. Whoever I'm with, let's go. Let's get out of there. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.